What's up everyone? I'm Tim and this is my channel 40 Times Around, where we talk about everything related to motorcycles, camping, travel, and adventure. And today I'm going to do 5 long-term reviews in 5 minutes. This is gear that some of it I've talked about, some of it I haven't. And so the 5 pieces of gear we're going to talk about are the Helinox chair, my Kelty TN2 tent, my Sea Summit Comfort Plus SI, my Cena 10S, and my Cool R shirt from Cycle Gear. And we're gonna do all of that in 5 minutes. Stick around. Now, this is in no way a technical review. This is purely my opinion, how I feel about it after using this stuff for a long time. The first thing we'll talk about is this chair. I absolutely love it. I said in my original review of it that I was very happy with it. It's comfortable, it's easy to set up, it packs really small. Some of the downsides are that it does put you in a kind of like curled up position, so your back is a little bent when you're in it. That can get a little uncomfortable, but it is nice to have back support when you get off the bike at camp at night. Super easy to set up and still is. Packs pretty small and it's a lot more comfortable than just a stool. And as far as durability, I have been using this chair now, I want to say for about, I think just about 4 years. It's still holding up great. There's no tears, there's no threads coming loose, none of that. Everything's holding up really, really well. They are coming in at about $100, so they're not cheap. That's another downside to this chair. If you're going to use it a lot and you want long-term use out of it, it's the one to go with for sure. Next up is my sleeping pad, the Sea Summit Comfort Plus SI. It is super comfortable. No matter what ground you're on, rocks, sticks, nothing. I don't have to move that from underneath my tent. I just lay down and I'm on like a nice, flat, cushy, springy bed. I also like that it's not like a lot of air mattresses where you'll move your foot and you'll feel your shoulder go like this. It doesn't feel like there's even air in it. It feels like just a mattress. It is incredibly, incredibly comfortable. It is super expensive and it packs pretty big. I'm actually swapping this out for a while against my better judgment, because I have been sleeping great on this trip for the last month that I've been using it almost every night. But it is a little big and I'm trying to see if I can trim down my camping gear a little bit. So I'm going to try something smaller, which I'll be doing a review on soon. If comfort is your priority over weight and pack size, this is the sleeping pad to go with. As far as durability, I've been using this now for about a year. Nothing really to report, no tears, nothing. The fabric it's made out of is pretty durable. As far as any slow leaks or anything like that, nothing. Next, we're going to talk about the Cena 10S. I'm very happy with it. It's easy to use. The charge lasts for a long time. The range on it is pretty decent. I was communicating with my friend Bob. We got probably pretty close to just shy of a mile before it started kind of breaking up a little bit. My one gripe is that I wish the speakers that came with it were a little higher quality. It's a pretty expensive piece of gear, and I feel like I probably need to upgrade the speakers. There's a lot of times where it's just not quite loud enough or clear enough, especially on the highway, which is really, I mean, I try to avoid the highway, but if I'm on the highway, that's when I want music. But other than that, very happy with it, and I do still recommend it, especially if you're just listening to music. I mean, I travel alone most of the time, so this is really just for listening to music. I've taken some phone calls on it too, which usually when I do, people can't even tell that I'm on the bike, so that's pretty impressive. Next, we're going to talk about this Cool R shirt from Cycle Gear. It's the heat out shirt, just a t-shirt. I've never actually done a review on this, so this is kind of my first and probably only review on this. I've been using it literally every day for the last month. I did buy it specifically for this trip, and what has ended up happening is this is basically my everyday shirt. And I actually got a request from one of my patrons to talk about this shirt because I've been seen wearing it in just about all of my videos. This is my on the bike shirt. When I'm off the bike, I have my nicer, cleaner clothes. What I like about this, it does work. It keeps you cool. You can soak it and then put it on underneath your riding jacket. On a really hot day, it's going to keep you cold. I also like that it's quick dry, so it's easy to clean in a sink at a hotel or in a bathroom somewhere. So I can wash it out, wring it out, and it's dry the next day, ready to wear. I do like the way it looks. My only gripe is it's a little heavy-handed on the logos and stuff, but they're subtle. They blend in, but it's like written all over the place, so it doesn't matter. But it's a pretty awesome shirt. So if you're riding around in the heat, highly recommend it. Next up, the Kelty TN2. I've had this tent for about, I want to say 3 or 4 years. I can't even remember anymore. I have gotten so much use out of this. The durability of this tent is outrageous. For such an affordable tent now, it actually started out a lot more expensive, and because I got it so long ago, they're selling pretty cheap. It's recently been replaced with a newer model, I guess, or they're just not making these anymore, which is kind of a shame. It's an awesome tent, plenty of space. It's a pretty easy tent to set up. It's very affordable. If you can find one online, they're super cheap. My only gripe would be that it's a pretty light tent for its size, but it's not a light tent. It's about 4 pounds, 4.5 pounds, I think, which is not terrible for a motorcycle. You know, you could do a lot worse than that. But I'm looking to improve that, so I think I'm getting ready, or at least starting to think about maybe replacing this with something a little lighter. The problem is, if you get much lighter than this, things get really expensive. So, you know, it's budget friendly, it's a great tent, it's easy to set up, it's super durable. I could definitely attest to that. And I've had it in all manner of weather. I was snowed in this thing a couple of weeks ago, and it was fine. I was warm. I've been rained on, hail, wind, everything. This tent just won't quit. It is like, it's like the Energizer Bunny of tents. Okay, so I think I got that in just about 5 minutes. We'll see when I'm done editing it. However, if you're curious about some more in-depth reviews of this gear, I'll leave all the original reviews down in the description box below, as well as links to all the products. As always, if you got something out of this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't already. That way you don't miss anything whenever I post something new about motorcycles, camping, travel, and adventure. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ride safe.